Hey guys, it's Angel. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make ji pie or Taiwanese fried chicken. It's a delicious night market snack, but also a really great street food. Now in Taiwan, I had my friends send me some clips of how they make ji pie, but there's one store in Taiwan that's super famous for it. It's called Hot Star, and they make this extra large ji pie, which is this huge chicken. And I'm going to show you guys how to make a copycat recipe of that fried chicken. So if you guys are interested in this delicious snack, keep watching. So the first thing we're going to do is prep our ingredients. Now for the master grocery list, I'll post a link in the video description. I'm going to start with some 5-spice powder, half a teaspoon of 5-spice powder. I'm just going to eyeball it. Then also half a teaspoon of salt. I'm just using regular sea salt here. 1 teaspoon of cane sugar. I'm using organic cane sugar. And this will just give it a little bit of sweetness, which I like. We'll also need a splash of rice wine. And if you don't have rice wine, it's okay, you can use a splash of water as well. And finally, about half a tablespoon of water. And this will just help us mix all the ingredients together. Give this a good stir. And if you need to, feel free to add a little bit more water as you go. Okay, great. Now that we've got our marinade, let's go over to the counter and we'll cut up and butterfly our chicken. So start by getting a really sharp knife. We're going to be butterflying our chicken. I've got 1 large chicken breast here. We want to butterfly the chicken so that it's really large and flat, and that's how they do it in Taiwan. So I've butterflied that once like that. As you can see, it's still really thick, so I'm going to do that one more time. And I'm just going to butterfly this piece, small piece right here. So now we've got the really extra large piece of chicken, and you can use either a mallet, or I like to use the back of my knife and just kind of tap it like that to flatten. And once we're done flattening it, let's just go ahead and marinate the chicken. Put this directly into the marinade. Give it a good coating. And now we're just going to let the chicken marinate for 15 to 30 minutes. You don't need to do it overnight or longer than that really, because the chicken is so thin, it'll absorb the marinade really well. All right, now we're gonna set up our deep frying station. I've got my wok out here, and we're going to add some vegetable oil. You can also use some peanut oil as well. And kitchen hack and tip of the day, I'm using a rubber band to help me open this. It's a great way to open jars and lids. Extra good. I'm just going to add enough so I can deep fry my chicken. Now we're going to prep our flour. I'm using a combination of sweet potato starch and corn starch. Now the ratios in this, I like to use 1/3 cup of the cornstarch. So basically for every 1 cup of cornstarch, you want to do 2 cups of the sweet potato starch. And if you can, when you go shopping for the sweet potato starch, try and look for the ones that are more granular. You can see how there's like larger pieces here. That gives it that nice texture. So 2 cups of that. And I'm just going to mix this all together. Okay, now let's heat up our wok. So I'm going to heat up my gas stove and wok. Optional, you can add 1 egg, and the reason why is that it helps with the coating. So if you like a thicker coating and I guess a tastier ji pie, I really recommend that you use an egg. So we'll just crack 1 egg directly into there. I'm just going to mix the egg, and sometimes it's better just to get your hands dirty in there. All right. Now, before we get the coating on there, let's check the temperature of our oil. Okay, I don't know, my fan's gonna be broken soon. All right, let's hurry up and cook this. Okay, so let's check the temperature of the oil. Another trick, if you don't have a thermometer, is to just take your chopsticks, put it directly in the oil, and if it starts to bubble, then it's ready. So there's a little bit of bubbles there, and that means it's ready. I've got as much of the egg off as I can, and just do a really good job coating this. Now, put it directly into the oil. Turn down the oil heat if you need to, and we're just going to do this for a few minutes, flip until it's golden brown. So while that's waiting to brown, we'll need to get something to dry our chicken on, and this is where we're going to put the G pie after it's done. So let's give it one more flip. So let's go ahead and take that out. I'm going to turn the heat off. Now while that's cooling, but while it's still hot, let's go ahead and add our seasonings. I'm using a blend of 4 seasonings here. I've got the garlic powder, the paprika, the chili powder, and also some salt. Garlic powder, some chili powder. This will give it a nice kick. Some paprika, also some nice heat there, and a pinch of salt. Now I'm going to flip that over and season the other side. And that's how you make my Taiwanese fried chicken, or G pie, Hot Star XXL copycat recipe. So now let's do the taste test. I will take a bite, street food style. Wow. Oh my gosh, guys, that's so delicious. I can definitely taste the 5 spice from the chicken being marinated in that. And I love like the texture of the deep fried combination of the sweet potato flour and the crispy cornstarch. It's really delicious, and of course, there's a little bit of heat from that paprika and chili powder along with the garlic powder as well. Super delicious, very savory, and highly recommend this if you guys like G pie. I'm Angel, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed today's Taiwanese fried chicken video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And as my grandpa would say, sharing a meal with a fascinating stranger is one of life's true delights. So until we can share some Taiwanese fried chicken together, take care, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!